That's you guys, right? So today we're going to talk high level how you can expand your sales conversation when you're talking about Microsoft to include Adobe. You might pick up some little nuggets of information of just how to sell Adobe better. But the theme of today and tomorrow, when our technical consultant joins, is that if you are talking about Microsoft, you should be talking about Adobe. So I'm a more conversational kind of a person. I understand that you might be shy, but I do not ever mind if you interrupt me. Jared will not mind if you interrupt him. Okay. If you have questions, if you have comments, if something doesn't make sense to you, if you want to know some more about something that we go over, we will be happy to drop our emails in the chat. You can reach out to us. If it's more technical, we'll take care of it. Jared and I have a little bit been stalking the chat throughout the day, and everybody was saying where they are from. And I know that we have people from all over. Jared and I, from our super awesome accent, you'll hear his shortly, we are from the great state of New Jersey. So if we say something a little funny, deal with it. But we have a lot of experience with selling Adobe and Microsoft together. We both came from a large partner. And at that partner, we were on the Adobe team, but there was a lot of cross-selling that we did with the Microsoft team. So we've done this for combined 15 years, 7 years, each of us, right? So I hope this is helpful for you all. And it's really going to help elevate your Microsoft selling too, right? And find additional opportunity, because if your customer's not buying Microsoft, buying Adobe through you, they're buying it through somebody else. If you're talking about Microsoft, talk about Adobe, because it's going to make your customers' lives more efficient, make their workplace more productive, right? So that's my little spiel. Let's see, did Jared join yet? Probably not. I know that he has a newborn. Well, no, he's technically an infant now, so he might be handing his child off to his wife. Also on this call, I just want to call him out, is Gio. Gio is our marketing manager. I think that's technically his title. Gio, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. Marketing specialist manager / manager. He is the guy who will help with messaging if we need to adjust messaging. He's amazing. So I just want to give him a quick shout out because he's wonderful. All right, Jared is on his way. And I'm going to share my screen because I do have a deck to share with you all. So let me do that. It's going to be bright red. I apologize, but that's Adobe's color. Okay. Y'all can see my screen, thumbs up. You can do the little reaction thing. Yeah, thank you. Thumbs up from the one brave soul on camera. Thank you. Okay. All right. And like I said, if you have questions, if you have comments, if you've had success in your past selling Microsoft and Adobe, drop it in the chat, bring it up, right? This is a great way for you to find additional opportunity. Let's see. Oh, there's Jared. Oh, Jared, thank you. I was gonna say, I don't have the shirt Jared has, but I just apologize for the big red screen, Jared, and now you're wearing red too. Cool, so this is Jared. He is my teammate. We support Ingram, right, for North America, so Canada and US, and we support all of the gold and certified partners, so that's you guys. We will drop information in the chat. I believe, I don't know if it's on this slide deck, but we have phone numbers, we have emails. If you need help selling Adobe, have questions after this boot camp about integrations, please reach out. We're happy to help you. But am I good to get started? We good? Is everybody back from lunch?
I think so. And Stephanie, just FYI, I am recording your portion so we could get the
That's
recording
totally
out
fine.
on the deck to the partners.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Okay. So, well, yeah, I'm not back yet. Jim, that feels like a little bit of a lie, but okay. Thank you for the haha. All right, so let's get started. We're going to go over a lot of things today, right? But the whole concept is that the Adobe and Microsoft partnership is amazing. We are best friends. And I don't just say that because our CEOs are literally friends who go out to lunch together. But when we talk about the Adobe and Microsoft partnership, everything aligns essentially, right? So Microsoft solutions align with Adobe's key initiatives, right? So we want to support broadly accessible data and insights, okay? We want to create scalable content and commerce management. We want to facilitate content personalization, right? Because that's huge in today's virtual environment, especially, right? And we want to enhance the customer journey, right? That's a huge thing at Adobe, right? Making sure that their journey with our solution and Microsoft solution is seamless, is easy, and most of all, they're getting the most out of their investment in both solutions, okay? We share a vision to enable our customers to embrace and realize digital transformation and managing the customer experience, right? We've moved proactively and preemptively to help execute digital scale, right? And leverage data across all of our solutions to make faster decisions and take action on digital insights. So on the screen, you've got these little pillars of things to think about when you're talking about Microsoft. This is how you're going to attach Adobe, right? We're going to bring marketing and sales closer together for personalized experiences. We're going to build innovative organizations, improved collaboration and creativity and communication, whether you are using Acrobat and Teams or SharePoint or Outlook or Sign in Teams and SharePoint and other solutions, okay? We are really focusing on solving the data estate problem, right? With Open Data Initiative. We're delivering on customer experiences through 12 integrated applications, and that continues to grow. And most importantly, and this is a huge selling point, we are elevating workforce productivity through efficient and modern document management. Okay, right? Get better return on your investment when your folks are more efficient and more productive. All right. So I'm going to talk very high level, Sign and Acrobat. Now I know this is a Microsoft Bootcamp, but we have to kind of weave in the Acrobat and the Acrobat Sign. Thumbs up or drop it in the chat if you have sold under the VIP subscription program through either Ingram or the marketplace or through traditional. If you've sold Acrobat Sign or Acrobat, give me a thumbs up, give me a yes in the chat. Let me know your level of comfortability with Acrobat and Acrobat Sign. Nobody sold. All right, I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. You have an idea what Acrobat is, right? Our PDF solution. You have an idea of what Acrobat Sign is. It used to be called Adobe Sign, our e-signature solution, right? Yeah, yappers. Thank you, Jim. Jim gets a gold star for today. Okay, so high level, the VIP program is the value incentive plan. This is how you're going to sell Acrobat Sign. So when you're talking about Microsoft, this is what you're thinking about. And we don't like to think about Acrobat Sign just as an e-signature solution. That's not what we think about. We think about it as an end-to-end digital experience. It's an engaging experience. It's got workflows that are seamless and make everything easier. It's eliminating paper-based processes, right? It's not just for agreements. There are all kinds of workflows that go through Acrobat Sign. Adobe Sensei is incredibly smart, makes form creation easy, right? We have really great demos that we can share with you all. They're click-through demos that show how it integrates with SharePoint and Teams. There are YouTube videos that show the integrations with the different Microsoft solutions. Okay, we are Microsoft's preferred e-signature solution. And we can say that because Microsoft says that. So if you have a customer who needs an e-signature solution and they're already purchasing Microsoft or they're looking to purchase a Microsoft solution, Acrobat Sign. There are pre-built connectors for integrating, and there's enterprise-grade APIs. All this equals a superior value. It's all-inclusive pricing, it's rapid onboarding, and from a Forrester report, 420% ROI from Acrobat Sign. The value is there, okay? Jared, went too far. Jared, anything you want to add on Acrobat Sign? Thoughts?
No, nothing that we're not
Cool.
going to cover in
Okay.
the
Yeah, I figured. Okay. All right. So let's talk Acrobat. Again, we're not just talking about a PDF solution, we're talking about digital transformation, right? We're talking about collaboration where you're gathering and managing feedback from one place instead of going through multiple emails and attachments. Now imagine doing that in Teams or in SharePoint. Okay. Any device is huge too. The mobility that's included in Acrobat makes it incredibly valuable. Security is more important today than ever before, right? And Adobe takes this very seriously, and we invest a significant amount of time and resources into ensuring that all of our solutions are incredibly secure, right? Mobility, we mentioned it, work from anywhere. And the integrations, Microsoft is named as their PDF solution that they prefer. Okay. On the next slide, we'll go through all of the different integrations that we have for both Sign and Acrobat. But this is what I want you to think about. If they're on a clone, as we call it, okay, if they're on a different solution for PDF, let's talk to them about Adobe. Let's talk to them about how great the integrations are and how seamless their workflows are going to be when they move to Adobe, okay? There's enterprise level support for our products. It's better for their investment. And again, very, very easy to use with their Microsoft solutions. Here you go. OneDrive, SharePoint, Teams, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook. Sign has all of them, okay? Integrations. PDF services and Acrobat. Look at the integrations, Teams, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook. I'm sure many of you have that little Acrobat button in Outlook already, right? Convert to a PDF. Done, right? This slide I'm happy to share with you all. Take a screenshot, that's fine too. We have amazing assets on our Consumer Business Connection website, which is for partners, that actually outline these integrations as well. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of myself and Jared as well, right? We have solutions consultants that can talk about these integrations, right? Help move the sales cycle forward with your customers, right? If they're considering both. Okay. And I'm gonna hand it over to Jared for the next few slides because I'm sure you're sick of me hearing me talk right now. Don't smirk at me, Jared. But go ahead, Jared.
Thank you, Stephanie. I did not have a chance to introduce myself. So my name is Jared Kotanj. I'm one of the channel account managers here at Adobe covering Ingram. And I'm just going to go over a little bit of how Adobe and Microsoft have helped customers succeed. Use cases are always great to kind of lean on, especially when talking to different industries that we sell into. So Adobe and Microsoft have helped customers achieve measurable improvements across all types of different industries, as you can see. In the financial services, AAA boosted revenue by 25% by implementing Adobe Experience Cloud with Microsoft Dynamics. In the government space, the state of Hawaii was able to save nearly $5 million in 2 years just by integrating Microsoft Office with Document Cloud. And it was essentially, they saved money on paper, printing, and labor costs. And the Portland Trailblazers did the same thing with the Microsoft Office integration with Document Cloud, increasing year-over-year ticket sales by 30% just by eliminating paper. So instead of sending you the physical ticket, they send you a email with that ticket in there as a PDF, and that's how they increased by 30% just by eliminating paper. So Stephanie, I'm sure we'll harp on this again, but she hates printers. She has one customer who she always likes to talk about who had 50 printers for 100 employees. So it's far too many printers. But we're moving into a more green space. And so whenever you have customers talking about trying to eliminate their carbon footprint, this is one of the best ways to do it, is by moving into the digital space. So go to the next slide.
I was gonna say that's absolutely true. That is my least favorite customer story, because 50 printers for 100 employees is insane. So they're actually completely on Acrobat Sign now. They're down to, I'm very proud of them, 5 printers, super proud of them. And they've actually cut their cost on, obviously, ink, paper, and electricity. That's a lot of printers, okay? So they are very happy with their move. All right, Jared, there you go.
So this side is probably super hard to see. So please don't hurt your eyes. I have horrible vision. So like Stephanie said, we can share this with you. This is also on Adobe's website, but this is gonna go through over the past 6 years, just the partnership that Adobe and Microsoft have had. So over the past 3 years, Adobe covered a lot of territory and provided customer value through integrating the Adobe solution and the Microsoft solution together, starting with campaign orchestration and adding in our digital foundation. Stephanie talked about the customer intelligence with Power BI and Adobe Sensei. Also adding in support for advertising use cases with Bing and LinkedIn. All of these can be found on CBC. The use cases, like I said, go in there, utilize the CBC website. It is great. And if you have issues kind of navigating through that, reach out to Stephanie or myself. We'll be able to kind of help with that. And then over the past 2 years, like Stephanie mentioned before, when Adobe Sign, which was the former name now known as Acrobat Sign, was released in 2020, Microsoft came out and they said, once again, just to reiterate, that Adobe Sign and Adobe Acrobat are the PDF solution and e-signature solution preferred by Microsoft. So all of these things, if you have a Microsoft customer and you're not talking Adobe with them, they are most likely buying Adobe from somebody else. I think that I'm going to lean on one of Stephanie's quotes again, but if you have a customer who doesn't have Adobe, they are a unicorn. Most customers have Adobe somewhere in their environment. So it just ask the question of how they're purchasing, how they're managing their Adobe licenses, and we can work from there, especially if they're a Microsoft customer. Moving to the next slide.
There we go.
So the next few slides are just going to go through the integrations that Adobe has and how they benefit our customers. So customer issues that these integrations will solve, these are all going to kind of flow together. I don't want to read right off slides, so I'm just kind of going to go through this and have Stephanie kind of click through. Like I said, we'll share the deck with you so you guys have these. But when a customer says we're spending too much time using multiple resources, this allows them to put everything into one space and have all those things integrate. We need a strong data security for our businesses. Adobe and Microsoft are proud of the fact that we've hit all security compliances. It's one of the first things that Adobe checks when they are putting out new products and new integrations, is to make sure that they stay secure. We have a trust center that if your customers have any questions, we can send them right to our trust center. And if they need to hop on with a security consultant, we can set up that call. And then I want to deliver personalized experiences that build meaningful interactions. What better way, and Stephanie, we can move through this as we go through like Teams and stuff, but the integration that these customers can have to build those personal experiences, they can sign things right through Microsoft Teams. Like Stephanie said, there's YouTube videos that show this. We have click-through PowerPoints that make it look like you're actually in the product, pressing buttons when all you're doing is hitting your next key, and it's showing, it goes through and it shows you exactly how it was. We were going to share that today, but the slide deck was 100 slides long, and we thought that that would take up too much time.
It was too long.
So this is how, so within the sales acceleration, Acrobat Sign, and the integration with Microsoft 365, you're able to sign things right through Dynamics. You're able to kind of set up contracts and send those out so that there's not that process of waiting to mail out a contract and have that come back, or have someone having to print that piece of paper, sign that contract, file it back into a scanner, then send it back to you. Everything is seamless. You can track everything online. We can go to the next one to talk about workflow productivity. And this kind of is going to throw you right into the Acrobat Sign, the Adobe Document Cloud, which is going to be Acrobat, and then Microsoft 365. Like I said, I don't want to read off slides, but Acrobat Sign and Microsoft 365 deliver fast, secure electronic signatures across 365, including deep integrations with Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Outlook, so that signing documents electronically on any device can become an everyday experience. I have PowerPoint open right now. I have Outlook open right now. And up in the top corner, I have an Adobe tab that says Document Cloud. I have a fill and sign, send for signature, agreement status button also up there. If I had a contract sitting in this PowerPoint presentation, I could send that contract directly from PowerPoint. I don't need to convert it to anything else. Adobe Sign will do that once they'll convert the Microsoft documents right into a signable signature. So saving time, not having to kind of set up those signature fields and everything for every single document that you're sending out is huge. We can. I'm looking at the chat, Stephanie, as I'm speaking. So,
I was going to say we can talk. Yes, we can talk about pricing as well. Yeah, absolutely. And then we can actually. I was going to say, you want me to go to the next slide? Yeah.
Yeah, just so that we can have that up on the screen while we're talking about this. So this is just the Teams collaboration that we spoke about. I think that for the Teams collaboration, what you really want to do is you want to show customers how this works. So like I said, those click-through PowerPoints that we have where we can show you exactly what they're doing. The YouTube videos, we were just at a sale at Ingram One down in Orlando, and me and Stephanie had the YouTube videos running at our booth the entire time. So it was one of those things. They're customer facing, they're informative, they show you how the product works. And if need be, we have a team called FTIA at Adobe who can run through all of these demos of Acrobat Sign and the Adobe product line with the Microsoft products.
Perfect. So let me go back. I was actually looking at some pricing stuff, but I'm going to go to the next slide, but let's talk pricing quickly. Okay. So that's an interesting comment in the chat. I just want to address it. So Creative Cloud is not appealing to business. It's more for creative professionals. We don't believe that here at Adobe. That is what we call a lie. Okay. So we actually, let's say that you have a creative department at a customer. Sure. Creative Cloud is going to be right up their alley. But we have use cases for Illustrator, okay, for InDesign, for Premiere Pro, which is all included in Creative Cloud, right? We have use cases for legal firms, accountants, right? Finance, banks, healthcare, everybody, government. Government is a huge, huge customer for Creative Cloud, right? So don't believe that. If you have customers that you don't think Creative Cloud is right for, please come talk to us. And these integrations, Creative Cloud has Acrobat Pro in it, but there are also integrations for the creative solutions as well with Microsoft products, okay? And I do want to say Acrobat Sign is a legal signature. It holds up in court. It is HIPAA compliant for healthcare, okay? So please talk to Microsoft. They need a solution for PDF or e-signature. Let's talk about it. Let's talk pricing, okay? We are competitive, which is great. Thank you, Russell. We have a large light manufacturer that uses it. Love it. Amazing. Fantastic. So pricing. There is tiered pricing. We are happy to send out additional information. Through Ingram, you can get quotes for your customers, but starting at 10 licenses of Acrobat, okay? Or 1,000 transactions of Sign, which is not that many transactions, or 10 named user licenses because it comes in two different flavors, we call it, right? Named or transactions. There's discounts. So Acrobat at 10 licenses, you get level 2, which is a volume discount, okay? At 50 licenses, level 3, 100 plus licenses, level 4. If you have somebody who is on perpetual licensing, those old school Acrobat licenses, okay, they don't have these integrations with Microsoft. It's not the same, okay? If you have somebody on a clone and they're looking to have something that seamlessly integrates with their Microsoft solutions, talk to me and Jared, okay? And I'm pointing at him like he's right there, okay? Talk to us. We can, if they're on a perpetual product, let's talk to them about special pricing, okay? And the last slide of this presentation is actually about deal reg, but there's deal registration, so it's lucrative for you all as well, right? So there is tiered pricing. Acrobat Sign is competitive with our big competitor that rhymes with Schmacky Ryan, okay? It is super competitive. And we actually, Jared and I, in the last 24 hours, have been putting together additional resources that compare the two products. We have a battle card that is partner facing. Okay, so you can't really share it with customers, but it'll help you have those conversations. The battle card actually looks similar to what you're looking at on the screen right now. This is just a battle card that helps you talk about Microsoft and Adobe together. But we have a battle card for competitors, right? So get everything in one agreement, which is awesome. Easy for deployment, for management, right? They can have their Acrobat, their signature solution, their creative solutions, all in one agreement. That is an IT director and manager's dream. You don't have to click around and go to a million places. Procurement is easier too. Okay. So pricing is competitive. Sign is included in standard. However, I'm thinking, Jared, I'm going to put up that comparison sheet. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can get it over. I'm going to drag it over. Let's talk about this real quick. Can you guys see my screen still?
Yes.
Okay, cool. This is a different presentation that we present to Ingram on a regular basis. But I want to share this quickly because Jared mentioned that Acrobat Sign used to be called Adobe Sign. On August 8th, we had a product optimization and rebranding. So Acrobat Sign is what Adobe Sign was. And Acrobat Pro used to be Acrobat Pro DC. Okay, so this is what we're talking about when you're talking about Microsoft, right? You can see it right here. Integration with 365 and Teams, everything across the board, right? Whether it be standard, pro, Acrobat Sign for business or for enterprise, okay? But depending on your customer needs, they might need some additional APIs and workflows like for SharePoint, Dynamics, Salesforce, etc., right? That's going to be the enterprise version of the Sign product. But in Acrobat Pro, there is the SMB version of Acrobat Sign. Okay, it is not the full solution. It's like an upgraded version. Okay, standard does have a sign feature, but you can see here there are differences between standard and pro. Some of the differences, there's only one participant role for standard, the signer. I send you a document, you sign it, you send it back to me. Done, right? I'm just for you. With Pro, let's say you need a form filler or an approver role. Those are included. There are some additional administrative settings with Pro. If you need to send a document up to 50 people, that would be in Pro. With standard, it's just one-to-one. Okay, you can't bulk send. Okay, so there is a sign feature in Acrobat, but depending on your customer needs, they might need a standard license or 100 standard licenses and 1,000 transactions of enterprise sign, right? There's a little bit deeper discovery needed, but that's where Jared and I come in. We can help you have those conversations. We have solutions consultants, and we have a partner named Aftia that we work with for demos. Okay. We have a solutions consultant coming on tomorrow. His name is Alex. He's amazingly brilliant. He's going to show you some of the Microsoft integrations. If you have a customer who wants to know about the Microsoft integrations or integrations with other products, let's have the conversation, right? Let's do a demo. Okay. So the answer is yes, Sign is included in Acrobat Standard and Pro, but depending on the customer needs, we might have to situate them with the PDF solution and the Sign solution. It's really going to depend customer to customer. Okay. We can actually, if you want to take a screenshot of this, you're welcome to. We actually have a one-pager that actually breaks down in more detail because it actually talks through. Do I have it open? I don't even. Do I have it open? No, I don't have it open.
I dropped my email in the chat for anyone that's looking for this PDF solution. You can just reach out to me, and I can make sure to share this with everyone. Just because that's super hard to see, and I want to make sure no one hurts their eyes. And also,
this is hard to see. I'm just gonna make it bigger and bigger.
But yeah, I can share that with you. That way you can have it on deck.
One-pagers.
Yeah, and this is customer facing, so you'd be able to send this out to customers if they ever have a question about, hey, like which solution do I need? Just let us know.
Yeah.
And if they have questions, if they wanted to take a look, like Stephanie said, we can utilize the FTA team to do a demo, especially if they're trying to decide, hey, can we get this done with Acrobat Pro, or do we need a full Sign solution? And really. And there's leading questions that you can ask to kind of figure that out. And so if there's ever a question about, hey, like we have a customer that's exploring this, what do we need to ask about? Stephanie's highlighting it now.
I'm just
anytime that someone is talking about pre-built integrations with Microsoft or with any other software, they're going to need to be in a full Sign solution. It is not possible to upgrade subscriptions midterm from Standard to Pro. You do need to wait until the renewal window to move those over.
Yes, it'll be at renewal time. And that's a relatively easy process. They're just going to buy Pro instead and then reassign licenses. It's not tremendously difficult. And when they move to Pro, I mean, they're going to get all these other features, right? You can see Standard's the basic, right? But they all integrate with 365, which is great. The minute that you need some, if they're looking at a signature solution and they need the Power Apps automation, the integrations or SharePoint or Dynamics, we're going to look at the full Sign solution for them and the enterprise version, because that's what has the APIs and the integrations. Okay. So again, discovery call, just talking to them. Yes, you can absolutely get this. This is a customer-facing asset. We will share this with you. It's also available on the partner site, the CBC, which is the Consumer Business Connection. There are assets and demos and all kinds of stuff we can provide. Jared, can you drop that link in the chat, please, for CBC?
Yep. Okay. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming. Unless you guys have other questions, I'm happy to answer them. We have some time. And I'm not, this slide's not going to take a lot of time. And here's why. This is from an asset that you also can have, right? Thank you, Jared. The why Adobe piece, I know it's small here, but these are the things that these are the talking points that you're going to have when you're talking about a customer, to a customer about Microsoft and Adobe, right? The native integrations. Superior set of e-signature and PDF desktop and online tools integrated into 365, Dynamics 365, Power Platforms. No coding required, very easy to use. The security piece, right? Adhering to global security regulations with data centers hosted by AWS and Microsoft Azure. All the data and documents are encrypted in motion and at rest with the custom security identity verification available, including government ID. That's huge. It's very secure. And then we're app certified for Outlook, Word, PowerPoint, Teams, SharePoint, right? Privacy and compliance for Microsoft. Only a few partners achieve the certification, and it says it right there, not including DocuSign. Okay? It's huge. There's little tidbits on this battle card about ROI, right? And then the discovery questions. These are the things that Jared just talked about, right? The collaboration and the user experience and the paper manual processes. The remote workforce is huge when you're talking Microsoft and Adobe together. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. It looked like my mic got muted. Okay. And this is also from that same document. Use cases, boom, right there for sales, contracts, proposals, bids, human resources, new hire onboarding. I dropped for a second. Am I back now, Jim?
Yeah, I can hear you. You dropped for like 2
Okay,
seconds,
cool.
but I got it.
Okay, cool. For legal, NDAs, business contracts, discovery docs. Thank you, Jim. Project management. There are use cases for every different, department, every type of customer, right? This is all available on that one. It's like a 2-page battle card that helps you talk about Microsoft and Adobe together. All right. So who are you talking to? IT collaboration and productivity managers, IT managers, decision makers, department managers are huge too, right? Oftentimes we see that if the department head is asking for a solution, they get it for them, right? When the end users are asking for it, right? So get to that end user, have that conversation, and then work on the decision makers. Okay. Cool. Any questions about this before I go into how you make money? Okay. Okay, so deal reg. Deal reg is huge. Obviously, there is margin built into the products. Acrobat Sign has 25% channel margin. Acrobat has, I can't remember the exact amount, but there's margin there. But this is huge because the items you're seeing on this screen for deal reg are not a lot to sell. All right. Especially if you have a customer that has older, outdated, unsupported Acrobat solutions. 10 VIP subscription licenses, 25 points of margin upfront, by the way, through Ingram. Okay. You submit the form and Ingram submits it for you. They manage it for you. They provide the margin to you. Okay. Net new only. We're not we're not offering it on renewals at this time. But 10 licenses, that is so easy to get 25 points right there. Acrobat Sign, at this time, we're in Q4 right now. Our quarter and our year ends on December 2nd, so 2.5 weeks away. I don't know what it'll be in Q1, if there will be a minimum, but I will tell you this, the Acrobat deal registration has been around for 6 years at the same percentage of margin, okay? Super easy. And when you engage with the Ingram Adobe team, they will help you with this. They will loop in myself and Jared, right? And we can have conversations. We can make sure that the opportunity is lucrative for you. We're going to make sure that the customer is getting the most out of their investment. And it's just an expansion opportunity, right? For your Microsoft opportunities. Okay. Substance is a creative solution. It is a very cool creative solution that is relatively complicated to explain, but here's the easiest way that I can explain Substance. Ready? When you go on Amazon and you click into a product and it says see a 360 version of the product, that's what Substance does. It's 2D to 3D rendering and does a bunch of other things. If you have media clients, if you've got people who have online retail, Substance is a huge play there. And 2 units, 10 points, silver platter. Talk to them about Substance. We should be
Adobe
having some enablements.
Yep. Adobe Substance also just tweeted out they're helping to start create video game characters. I don't know if you saw that one come over this morning, Steph, but it was super cool when I looked at it.
They tweeted it?
Yeah, they tweeted it. I follow a lot of
I'm on
cool
Twitter,
things on
so that's
Twitter.
I was gonna say I think I might follow everything but Adobe Substance. So
But
yeah,
so they went
camera
through
characters, that's amazing.
Yeah, it almost looked like one of the Halo guys that they kind of put together. And it Really spin them around 3D. Yeah, see, now she's looking at it, so now she's amazed.
I actually might put this on the screen right now, to be honest with you.
So yeah, a lot of use cases for Substance. We're gearing up. I think that in the next year, they're really going to kind of go through and really start to make a push for this. So let us know if you have questions. I'm sure that we can find resources at Adobe to kind of help with these things. But as Stephanie's scrolling through that, you can see kind of what the product does. Super.
This is so cool. This was created with Substance 3D Painter. That's sick. See, I'm an Adobe employee and I am amazed every single day by this product. Also, if you want to see a lot of New York Mets tweets, you are absolutely welcome to follow me. It'll just be about the New York Mets and the New York Jets. But yeah, Substance is incredible. See, there we go. Oh, wow. See, Michael Scott. I love a Michael Scott GIF. Yeah, this was created. That is so cool. All right, cool. I'm done fawning over our product. But 2 units, 10 points to you. All right, and it's a little bit more of an expensive product. It's a little bit more of an expensive product, but we're actually seeing it with architecture firms. We're seeing it with online retail. We're seeing it with, we actually have a very large partner in Canada that has a lot of media customers, and they are video game developers, and they buy this 2 to 3 units a week. Okay, so talk to your customers. There's a lot of different use cases for Substance too. So this is how you're going to make money, right? So do not hesitate. If you have an Acrobat Sign or an Acrobat Pro or standard opportunity, deal reg it, because deal reg is first come, first serve. Okay, so if you have a sniff of an opportunity, yes, Jim, there we go, money. Let's make money, right? So on top of the margin, right? Put your deal reg in. Do it. I like to say what my channel account manager, when I was at a partner, would say early and often: put a deal reg in. Also, when you put a deal reg in, Jared and I then might have some visibility into the opportunity. We might reach out to you. We might try to engage and try to help you close that opportunity, right? So it helps us better support you as well. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing for a minute just to talk to you guys. The opportunity is there, right? If you're talking about Microsoft, please talk about Adobe. It is essentially a silver platter opportunity. We have assets, we have solutions consultants, we've got tiered pricing with volume discounts. We are competitive with our clones out there that are not Acrobat or not Sign, okay? Please reach out. Are there any questions, comments, concerns, anything before we disappear until we email you all of the information? Wonderful. None. Jim, so I'm just gonna, Jim, you're gonna sell like 1,000 units of Acrobat with all of your Microsoft, right? That you sell? You know what? If you did that, it would make my whole year. So, but thank you for that. All right. So if you have questions, Jared, did you put your email in the chat?
Yep, I did a couple times. I already got a few emails. I will get to everyone as soon as I can. Me and Stephanie have a couple. Our afternoon is actually insane. So
That's a nice
yeah.
way to put
So
it.
actually, what's going on is that me and Stephanie are running one of our office hours this week. That we open up to all of our Golden Certified partners. So please, if you would like to participate in that and kind of get some Adobe updates throughout, I think we do it once a month. Let us know, and we can send you over that so you can sync up with us. But we don't want to take any time away from the Microsoft Bootcamp today. So
Yes.
If you do have any questions, please reach out to us. We're here to help.
Yeah, we're here to help, and we can't be successful if you're not successful. And I say that without a touch of any exaggeration. So if you have healthcare, I see it right there. We saw the health professionals all day. Reach out to us. Let's look at your customer's environment. We can do purchase histories. There's so much opportunity. And the second Wednesday, I think that's when it's set up for. The second Wednesday of every month, Jared and I hop on for half an hour. Anybody can come in, talk to us. They can sidebar with us on an opportunity. We give updates on promos, little tips and tricks. If there's updates to products, we throw that at you guys. Even if you pop in for 5-10 minutes, come say hi.
If you need a break,
right?
you need a break from your day and you just want to come see these two smiling faces, come hang out with us.
If you want to talk about baseball or football or hockey, come hang out with us. If you are a Mets, a Jets, or a Rangers fan, or a Yankees fan, whatever, Jared, fine. But come talk to us, okay? We appreciate Russell breaking my heart. Breaking my heart. It's fine. We're Jared and I get along just great, and we where are the office hours? You're in Queens, Russell? Okay, the office hours, we can actually send you the invite. They're in Teams, but it's today during your boot camp, so we can absolutely send you the invite, Susan, if you'd like to join.
Probably will start those back up again in the new year, because Adobe, as Stephanie has mentioned, Adobe's year end is December 2nd. So any and everything that you guys can bring to us, please bring to us. Adobe gets very creative near the end of near year end for all customers, and also it's sales kickoff. So, but yeah, Susan, send us an email, and that we can definitely send you over that invite so that you have that on your calendar.
All right. What is your email, Jared? J.Kohutanich @Adobe. I think I spelled it right. Please send us emails. We are happy to help you. Russell, let's go Mets, whatever, let's go Yankees. But yeah, come, thank you. Come to our office hours. If you have questions, if you want to talk Microsoft and Adobe, if you want to talk to Adobe, we're here to support you. You know, that's our job. We support Ingram and all of you guys. So don't be shy. We love helping you guys, and we love when you guys bring us opportunities, because helping you close business, it's why we're here. Okay. I appreciate your time today. I will hand it back over to the Ingram folks, but we look forward to working with all of you in the near future. And please do not hesitate. I can't say it enough. Let us know what we can help you with. Okay. Cool.